So I was listening to another podcast called Just the Tip. I'm sure you can find it on all the platforms. And the host was talking about, like monogamy and just the privileges of a man. And like, if you're coming to the table talking about, oh, you got to buy me this, you got to buy me that, do this, do that, you got to kiss my butt, you got to kiss my ass. Like chicks, coming to the table talking about all of what they want and they need and they're the prize and blah, blah. I'm embellishing. I'm adding a little bit to it for effect. And if he is the sole breadwinner and he is providing you with a lifestyle and, you're living nice, you're living high on the hog, as they say, or you're living large, whatever you want to call it, then he has a right to have whatever he wants. And if he says, hey, yeah, it's cool, bring your girl and let's get it in, then basically you should do that. But here's the thing that I want to say that we don't think about as women when we want that man to settle into us and be into us and be only into us. That's a lot to ask of a man, just knowing his true nature. You just have to understand that we're just different. Most men's nature is to, procreate and copulate. They want to go and be with different women. There's probably not usually one woman that could hold a man's attention just physically. Like if you're coming to the table with tits and a waistline and a booty, you snatch, you cute, maybe you even have your own business. Okay, you cute. But he's got all that too, not the tits and the ass and the waist. But he has his own business, his car, his house. He's got his own stuff going for him. And you're coming along. What are you bringing? You dropping off tits and ass and a headache. Your mouth is always running. You're giving him a hard time. You're trying to check him. He was grown before he met you. Okay? He can do what he wants to do. You're, at best, you might be someone he's interested in. But you gonna blow it, sis. Cause like a lot of times a lot of women are coming to the table with what they think a man wants because we have been taught to think that all men want is physical. But it isn't really true at the end of the day. I mean, yes, they do want the physical, and that's a big, big, huge part of just the male libido, conquering women sexually. We get that. But deep down inside, I feel like they really want a well-rounded woman, someone to move them in such a way that it promotes them to want to, I won't say settle down, because settling is not a good word, to want them to focus in on you. And it takes a well-rounded individual and, might I add, an open-minded female. You got to be open. You got to be a little open. You got to be a little freak in you. You got to have a little freak in you. If you're going to keep that man's attention and keep it on you, you're going to have to balance him physically, mentally, spiritually, financially if you can. Because, hey, what if he gets sick? He needs to know he's got the type of woman that can step in and take care of things, and their house isn't going to fall apart. That kingdom ain't going to fall apart. So, if he can cook for himself, he can clean for himself, he can do all these things, and you come in offering that and some tits and ass, what are you really bringing to the table? Ask yourself that question for the next time you try to get with this man or that man and you want him to stop everything and put you first, above all others, above everything else. And you think that the way you look and how you have sex with him is going to make him want to rework everything he's been doing that has been suiting him just fine. You want him to rework his life to work you in it. Yet you ain't bringing nothing to the table but demands. You are one delusional bitch. And good luck.